There's just some things we should be able to figure out on our own. Why would anybody think eating produce with pesticides on it would be good for them? Now, there was a new study just released by the Harvard T.H. School of Public Health, where they studied women who were trying to conceive, and they fed them certain doses of produce with pesticides, which is the normal produce you find in America. Unless you're buying organic, it's going to be loaded up with a few pesticides, anywhere from 2 to 3 to 10 or 20, depending on the type of food you buy. So in this study, they found there was a direct correlation to lower fertility in all the women who ate over 2 servings of vegetables or fruit a day. That's not very much. It's just 2 or 3 servings. That's not a whole lot of vegetables and fruit. So that amount was able to lower their fertility and show it enough in a study that they published a paper on it. So again, this leads me back to my original question. Why in the world would anyone think that consuming a food product that has certain amounts of a chemical whose only purpose in life is to kill things be good for your fertility? It just seems like common sense that you would know that you have to avoid these things. They cannot be fit for human consumption. Rachel Carson published a book on this called Silent Spring back in 1962, where they showed how the reproductive cycle of birds and mammals were all messed up from the overspraying of pesticides. They were having deformed babies. All these things were happening. Fish were having changed gender. There's all this stuff going on in the animal kingdom. And yet somehow we think that that doesn't translate over to human beings. It's fascinating. The most fascinating thing about the study was that the man who ran it was quoted as saying when he started the study, he didn't think he would find anything. Now that blew me away more than the study itself. How can a scientist who studies obviously chemistry and the makeup of things in science not know that a chemical designed to kill something when put into a human body might not be good for them, or it might disrupt their fertility? I mean, fertility is getting right down to the nitty-gritty of life force. And again, those pesticides are meant to kill things. Doesn't that make common sense that you would want to avoid that?